Hey, it's Jim Wilson again. It's early. It's fucking Jesus o'clock in the morning. 5:28 a.m. on Sunday, the 8th, I think it is, of February. I've come back. I'm outside Yass Vet Hospital now, and I am going to literally walk in off the street and let you watch me do it and open the backs of the trucks and get to barbiturates. I decided to do this morning because my best friend from vet school just posted on Facebook about how he nearly killed himself with some of these drugs. Be a bit quiet because it's kind of early in the morning. I don't really want anyone calling the cops. Walk across the road now. You might be able to hear some roosters. That's how early it is. Roosters getting up. So that's where we are. Pretty clear. First truck. Still like it's been all along in all 4 or 5 of these videos now. 2 batches unsecured into the back. Letha barb. This is what my buddy tried to use to kill himself, I guess sometime last year. That's what's in it. When you're using it to kill animals, 1 mil per 2 kilos, and there's 450 mils there, so it kills technically 900 kilos of animal. Kills a shitload more than that though. 1/10 of that dose is probably going to kill most things. Here's that ketamine again. Hardly been touched since where I left it yesterday. Sorry, a couple of days ago now. Still a full unopened bottle, and you saw I just walked in off the street. Butorphanol. That looks like some. This is some acepromazine that someone's prescribed, and just again, strong sedative left sitting in there. This goes interesting with the videos I took yesterday. Here's all the penicillin, all the other drugs and antibiotics, all quite temperature sensitive. Non-steroidals. See the humidity, the condensation, in that bottle from the sitting here in the sun yesterday, getting absolutely fucking cooked. So good luck expecting any of these to work. Look how old this shit is. That's disgusting. Must have been here for fucking years. Expires January next year. Usually going to have a couple of years expiry date on it, so it's been there a while, hasn't it? Let's put this shit back where it was now. Oh, there's another big bottle of butorphanol. 2 bottles of butorphanol for someone to come along and nick. Here's a horse vaccine, just happens to be sitting there. Again, it's one that will want you to keep it in the fridge. It probably even says if I just roll it over slowly here somewhere to keep it in the fridge. Let's try for that. Still between 2 and 8 degrees. This is the back of a utility vehicle in Australia. It was fucking shitballs hot yesterday. 34 degrees according to my car, direct sunlight on these vehicles. It got a lot hotter than 8 degrees in the back of this vehicle yesterday, and it's been in there for days and days and days. This little container was visible in one of my prior videos, and contained within that is this tetanus antitoxin. That's even worse, as I described in a prior video. It's a protein derived from horses. Horses sensitized to tetanus to produce tetanus antibodies, and that's what's in this. So it's protein, and leaving it in the back of a truck like this is going to be like cooking an egg. You cannot expect this to work now, and it's been in here for days and days and days at least. Just demonstrate the quality of the latch again that's being used to secure these deadly drugs, which my friend tried to kill himself with. Not even locked. If it was locked, pulls right open. Cannot secure it. Pulls right open. Won't be anything in this vehicle, just used for transporting patients around. Well, I hope there's nothing in there. Let's try the locks on this, see if anyone's locked that. No. This is that second vehicle again, remains unopened. It's the penicillin I showed you, the stuff that should be refrigerated. The second bottle, both bottles, the exact same bottles remain in there. And here is the barbiturate from this vehicle, best part of a full bottle. There's some ketamine in here the other day. Let's see if we can find that again. Well, there's some butorphanol. Yeah, there it is. There's some ketamine. Stick those back. It's been a couple of days now, hasn't it? And everything's exactly the same. It doesn't even appear as if this vehicle's moved. There's the isopromazine from this one. Couple of bottles of ditomidine, horse sedative, and big bottle of xylazine, powerful xylazine. Open a couple of other drawers, look at those. Completely unchanged from the other day. There is the box from this car containing those same equine vaccines. The same vehicle, as you look in my video which I recorded yesterday afternoon, was left sitting out in the sun, getting really fucking hot. Anything else? No, that's probably going to do us, isn't it? Done enough. And I showed you how quickly I was able to... That's pretty dirty. Showed you how quickly I was able to just walk up, and I could have stolen barbiturates sufficient to kill... do the maths later based on what I think was there, but probably enough to have killed my best friend 50 times over. Yeah. Leave this exactly as I found it. That's how I found it. I don't have keys to these anymore. Here's what was my vehicle. Let's see if this one remains locked. Yeah, that's locked. Again, it looks like no one's really moved it since I last used it. There's the ropes that I coiled up and put into an unusually clean bucket for this shithole. Yeah, you might be able to see it's daybreak, maybe you can hear some roosters there. We'll go and record exactly where I am, so there's absolutely no question about it. Then I'll walk back to my car and you'll see how easy it would have been for me to walk off the street to the back of the vehicles at this veterinary clinic and steal an enormous amount of very dangerous drugs. That's where I am. No question about that. These are the veterinarians who work here. Let's get all their names. The next one doesn't work here anymore, and I really like her, so we won't record her name on this video in case it comes out. Yep. Yep. And walk back to the car, I guess. So I could easily have barbiturates, ketamine, butorphanol, various other sedatives for killing a dozen or more people, probably 20 or 30 people. I guess an illicit value of thousands of dollars. The stuff that you just saw there. Got back into my car. So I've walked away with those drugs now. Well, I haven't. They're not in my hands. I didn't steal them. You saw me put them back. But I could have. And I could be going home to kill myself. But I'm not. Instead, I'm collecting this evidence to let people know what's going on out there. My name is James Wilson and I am a veterinarian. It is very early in the morning on Sunday the 7th or 8th of February. Goodbye.